First Legion is under attack by an unknown droid and unknown coward. I repeat, we are under attack. The 501st. That's my guys. Sorry. Hello, boys. This is not a droid.
What?
What's the present you wanted the most? And you switch. Well, open it then. No, wait, no. What's this? Why, you just gave you a switch. That's a brand new glove with an extended magazine for 50 rounds. What, do you not like it? I meant like a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I know. It's impossible to get your hands on one of the new ones. But with this, you definitely can get one. What's the present you wanted the most? And you switch. Well, open it.
What? Alright, let me make sure his audio is working. I check every time, because, like I said, sometimes it mutes for some reason. So, is it working? Yes, it is. And ow, that hurt my ears for a moment. So. I'm gonna replace this build because I really don't use them and I probably won't. Mainly because I don't have the prime version. Could it be? Oh wait, that's right, I did kill the witch. How did I somehow forget that? So now we can buy the insignia. I don't know why I said insignia. Alright, cool. Alright. This one will be relatively short because I woke up later again. And because today is Friday, I'm pretty sure we're still going to do our hangout thing. Oh yeah.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. See, that's the reason why I said we may 4th of July. Sometimes on holidays we do, and sometimes we don't. So, we'll see.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Granum, your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idol.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oi, Tenno, you on video? Never caught your name, but I'll never forget a face. How long
Very good.
Actually, let me see if he's there. Because I do need to check if they're gonna do it or not. I've sent him the message. Hopefully he responds and we know. So let me see what the Warframe selection is. Araxia, Nezhina, Bushbook, well, let me look at the weapons. Bursting, Twin, Glaive. Let me look at mine first. That's not what I meant. Where is it? There it is. Alright, let's go do Isleweaver, because, of course, Pathos. Mainly not. I'm not doing this just to farm up Pathos. It's more of a side bonus by this, right? But it's never a bad idea to farm up Pathos times, because each current weapon needs a 20, a bunch. There's. First.
triumph of dust. Once there was a beautiful garden where cruel children played. Nobody ever had to grow up. And then, one day, a magical stranger came to teach them a new and fabulous game.
Well, I don't see what as soon as I can get this. Hold on. Let me one of the fragments is right here, apparently. Skadooshki. Yeah. Lovely, isn't it? Right here at King's Palace. Up here on this balcony. Wait, right above where you leave. Because then it makes more damage. I'm gonna be doing toxin. Yeah, I will show each of the things later. I think there's one right over here. But you gotta be freaking quick because you're loading into the damage. This, yeah, this, I think it's
what she's driven me to.
3.
Assembling weapons.
And the
and me, a loving mother. Can you get it done?
The king isn't a real boy. He's just a doll. Shall I pull his arms and legs off for you?
The weapons and the war suits, not me. So you have to make the murmur go away.
Two identical souls raised in such different environments. Haven't you figured it out yet? You're fascinating.
Thank the void. The Undercroft portals remain open. Use one.
The void longs for stillness, emptiness. But first, things must be made still.
How about I say, is that infinite overguard? I wasn't sure if it was good if the crit or not, so I picked the yeah, if I do get the other option, I will pick it.
Why are you fighting, kiddo? This place was your prison. We can dismantle its pieces together. time in the universe. You know that better than anyone, don't you, kiddo? This is where he stowed it away. The secret of my lost flesh. Not lost. Stolen.
Approach the Peregrine. Do not fear the wide eyes or the gaping beak. They will help you see her eyes.
There's like a little... That's great. We'll do it after this. I'll probably do it after this, but depending on Warframe selection. But yeah, I think there's one. Not an eyeball. That could be within a certain, right? Oh, maybe that's bugged. That may or may not.
I can be your father.
On
your lover.
Hopefully it does.
Your friend.
Yeah, here it is.
I
Fragment
can give the dead back their voice. All you have to do is ask.
Despite us helping her, is keeping this Vasually tethered to my kingdom. Cut it down.
Just as he tormented me! Killing your own kind. Nothing new for you, is it?
Why can't I mark it?
I thrive on nothingness. You choke on it. only tread water for so long. I can do this forever. I doubt the same is true for you.
She is vulnerable. Get to the heart of the corruption.
I have this several in here. That is one over here. Where? There's one over here, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm looking.
This place is mine! It only exists because of me! That means I get to keep it! Uses for deal breakers.
And back into the realm of untold stories she goes.
Alright. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Alright. How many Pathos Clamps I got without including this? So we got 369. So with it we'll have like 84. 384. Alright, let me see our selection and such, 'cause I'm just curious. It's Zaku, Valley Serrant, Necros, and Stalker. Aventus, Dread, Zelstra, Plink, Sepulchum, Kuvashadeg, Boltface, and Shaku. So, I either go with Yoreli, Saren, or Stalker. Alright, let me look at it. Just Saren run up. Now, for this, I'm gonna put it on regular difficulty for 2 reasons. Number 1, so I can find the freaking fragments without having to sell them, you know. And number 2, so I can actually do it by myself, because if I do other people, then you know. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let me pull up the video real quick. Let's go for increase. Alright, so yeah. We'll go with Salmon. Because increase damage, blah blah blah. So 1,000, 11,000, 5,000, 6,000. I'll go with the Dread because it have more ammunition. Because it's gonna have more ammunition, so I can actually freaking shoot. 790. Alright, so yeah, let me pull up the video real quick and I'll get notification. What is it? Alright, let me look back up. But yeah, like I said before, I will show the collectibles even though I already collected them. Because not everyone's pretty strange, you know what I mean? Now, I'm pretty sure there's a Reddit or whatever you can find, but... Alright, so yeah, there's one over here. Yeah, right there. There's one more right here. Then there's one over here.
The triumph of dust.
Shit, that's all the ones in Titian's.
Once
right now
there was a beautiful garden where cruel children played. Nobody ever had to grow up.
She shuts up.
And then, one day, a magical stranger came to teach them a new and fabulous game.
Yeah. Whenever you go to exit, it's
She's hidden her servants all over my kingdom. She thinks I'm stupid enough to open that chest. You do it.
Alright. Then there's one over... It's on one of the buildings over here. So, it's on the roof. Is it this one? Yes, this one. So you come to this one over here, which is right... Let me... Basically right there. Well, more right there, but you know, it's right there, basically. But yeah, let me look around so you get the feel of what it is. So it's right beside this arch, which is right... Yeah, I do the look around so everyone knows where the heck it is instead of just being confused on the map, because it does get a little confusing.
This next one is a little weird. Right behind this bench on the ground.
Alright. Then where's the statue? This one. I think I may have collected out. Yeah, so there's one right here behind this statue, which is right here. Let me look around for y'all. So let me get on top of the statue. See, this golden Dominus Threat statue is right. So relatively where I just collected. So like right here. So you go behind that bench, put it right over there.
You look there. It's just behind the bench, so it took me a little second before I realized because I was looking at it. It is on the lower floor, so keep that in mind. This next fragment is right here, so let's grab that.
Alright. Let me go to... Like I said, the ones I've already collected, I'm still going to show them. For everyone's sake. Even the ones I just collected. To be on the safe side, so we're going to lose. Yeah, it's the one right here, which is from the giant door over here, which is overlooking. It's basically right. Gonna get more empire, so that's right there. So right on this ledge. And when you're looking at the door, it's to the left.
Not too shabby. It's right next to the landing. Right, by the way, it's right in front of the gate on this bridge here. So, like, you can get on your gate, and yeah, that's an area on the map. So, off to the gate. The next fragment right here, what you want to do is swing on around.
Alright, let me look. So he's over relatively. Here's this fragment, which is basically right here on this upper ledge. Keep this mouse, let me jump down a little bit. So yeah, when you walk through the door, it's gonna be like over that bit. So walk over here and fly up, or you walk over there and just fly up to it, or whatever works to get up anymore. So here's this fragment.
It's really not that bad yet. This next fragment right here, really easy to find. It's on one of these sides.
So he's over. See, there's one over there. I don't remember. So yeah, one of them is over here. I think I may have collected it. I do not know. that's why I'm Alright, so yeah, come right over here. Let's pick up this one. So it's right here on this little thing. So, yeah, you just look at this thing and yep, right there. In the title, I will make sure to add in with fragment locations, whatever, in case people do it. You know, so I'll put it in parentheses at the beginning in case people want to watch it. I still don't know how to do time stops or whatever people do for like label chapters for each thing, so I don't know. I guess it's a relatively.
Fragments, everybody. 3 of them are located in the Fragments 1 arena, and 3 of them open into.
Good God. Jay, it's 3 in the arena if you're the boss fight, and 3 in the rear underground. Oh, good. That one I hate so much. I think 2 of them are like relatively easy. Well, almost. There is a secret somewhere. Or is it on the other ones? There's like what is it? It was like the thing I found for Lloyd. Apparently there's 3 bodies in total you can look at. There's 1 for Lloyd and then 2 parents basically of the Zolka, aka Belmir and aka Sarah and Frost. I'm trying to find because I'm pretty sure it's on one of these like little islands for Belmir. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's in that here. Let me there is a little secret thing, which is actually really easy to find and slightly rewarding. Nothing much, because it does get a lot of reward when you do find it. Fly up. Yeah, first I want to grab everything here that's a normal surface, let's just say surface area. And then, yeah, see this one. See, there's this little chair, this little statue of Zolka on the very chair himself, aka right on top of the thing himself. Snatch it. Then so then you go to your operator, kneel before the statue, and you get over a little chest. You get a little chest. Nothing humongous, but still notable. Yeah, then there's also stuff right here. Let me show the Lloyd thing. I don't know if you get reward for finding this, or what if something happens, but I'll show it anyway. Basically, you come here, find the body of Lloyd. Or a body, I should say, because they're like still alive. So yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically it's on the very tippy top abyss, which even overlooks that. So I'll let it read out. Sprawled on the ground lay a pathetic figure. It was clearly dead, but seemed as if it might start whining again at any moment. The Queen of Javiri laughed. I had such a beautiful ending planned for that one, but he saved me the effort. How? The man wondered. He died of a broken heart, waiting for men who would never come back. A man who was secretly glad to be rid of his whining, clinging presence. But nah, the orphan cried, feeling the last hope shrivel and die within them. Surely the power of love. The queen rested her splendid claw on the orphan's shoulder, a look that might have been pity across her face. The forefathers of your forefathers looked into the shining heart of an atom, scribbled their clever equations, and ripped it apart. Did they spare a thought for the age-old love between proton and neutron, or did they only think of the bountiful energy they could harness? Alright, so let me pull back the video up. Now, they're talking about the fragmented and the undercroft. So, first, I will leave that for later till we get to that. So, yeah.
Everybody, the first word is essential.
Yeah, there's a summer chord, actually, musical stuff, which is over. It's like over. Not that. It's down here on the dot. Like over here. As soon as I can get it. Alright, where are these? There it is. Here's the Samo chord, I'm pretty sure. Oh, did it? I thought I did, man. So we got this Samo chord. Hey, how did it go? We got this Samo chord, which is right over here. The reference, which is so let me land the cable. So then we got one all the way back over here. Which I'm pretty sure is up. Yeah, it's right here. Which is right here. But if you want reference, it's the on this ledge up there. So let me slide back up there so I can get the other one. And in the video, it should show the two other bodies.
Last one is actually right there. Alright. To go.
Yeah, it's in the fragmented zone, so we'll leave that for later. Obviously, because it's the very last thing to do. Now, there's apparently a Prex card, which is over. Which one's it show?
Right there on A. So, really hard to get that back way. Yeah. I will say this. I love the Prex.
So you're gonna show the location of one.
Yeah, make sure to grab that.
Alright, there it is. So it is over. Why does it show up in the sky? I don't. Could be it's over. And the person I'm watching to find this publisher, so if you want to watch that. So yeah, here it is, the Raxia Praxia. Alone Kima Spuda. Spuda. Spudo. Alright. What else is there? Because it should be. Alright. Ah! I was on the right track. But I didn't go in the right area. I knew her body was up there somewhere. Okay, it's over. That's it. Again. It feels like backwards. But yeah, Minerva's body is over. Hold on. Hold on. As soon as I can find. Alright, is it this one? Hold on. Let me look back at it.
At the top area, right? This area here, that is
I'm going back. Just in this. Here we go. Read page. The woman was clearly dead. The orphan thought at first she was just another dead Deviri people, but she wore no mask and Deviri, and her body had the usual dull human symmetry and proportions. What killed her, the orphan asked. I did, of course, answered the Queen Deviri. Why? Why not? A strange idea came to the orphan's mind, and the queen knew at once that the glory was at work within her, just as it worked within her, but she held her peace. She was your mother, wasn't she? As much of a mother as I ever had, the queen said. And the glory quickly swallowed down the human weakness that rose in her like fire. She would be so proud. So why? The queen shrugged. Maybe I wanted to find out what it was. Feels like to kill your parents. You kids made it look like fun. Fun and the orphan colored. Baby spiders always eat the mother, said the queen with an exquisite grin. They need to. They wouldn't get strong otherwise. One day you'll learn the lesson. Gee, that's from Minerva's body. Yeah, it's in this way, so let me fly out real quick. So you fly in through like this angle. And it's this little thing. Fly in it, and then you get to her flying. Now let me get to the other one. code. Which ones? I can't see that. See, I knew. Hold on. So yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. So apparently it's over at this. See, I know. Oh, there you go. See, it's over here on this one. Down here at the bottom from his course. Basically, it's at the bottom portion. Now, let's read it. The adults turned on us. Did you do that? The parents turned on you, the queen corrected them graciously prompted by the glory that enveloped her. The rest of the adults were spared at first. The orphan snarled up at her. You can't bear it, can you? Anything good, anything wholesome, even the bond between a parent and child, you corrupted it all. Well, you think so? The queen led the orphan to the lonely commands of a human male. The orphan felt an instinctive pang of sorrow. This cold meat had been a father once, no doubt. The glory filled the queen, and she spoke. No parent ever really believed they did a good enough job, especially this month. Every bad choice that kids make is a judgment on them that love holds them to a standard they can't meet. Stop. I don't corrupt their love. I don't have to. It was broken when I found it. Stop! The queen took a deep, nostalgic drag on her Ephron and healed. Lungs that were no longer lungs spasmed and the same cracks run through everyone. Killer, she explained. You want to deny it? That's our that is Velmy. So yeah, that should be all the secrets. So yeah, but then we go to Underfall. So that, of course, we got to do later, which would take a few minutes. Just now, because of course, first we have to get access to it. Look at the video before, because
some doors really should stay closed. Oh, poor little Thrax. The monster from Albrecht's stories finally came for him.
We need every scrap of armament we can find. Get this working, whatever it is.
Where they I'm trying to figure out where it goes to before I start shooting. Not gonna show me.
What weapons will you use against the sorrows you refuse to face? You ran all the way back to my poisoned garden. Now you're chasing me here? What is it you need?
You have to burn her influence out at the very roots. If If that means sending you into the undergrowth, then so be it.
Alright. So yeah, like I said, there is three fragments in the underground, which kind of sucks. Oh well.
Right there. You get this one right there, and then you legitimately have to jump on like over here to grab this one right here.
That's it. Alright. So I gotta be rude. Okay. One there. One there. Then one over here. Yeah. Sorry I had to rush. One there, one there. Like I said, you have to be stupidly quick.
Is this where you hide all your secrets, kiddo? Your shame? Let me wash it all away for you.
Take your time for it is by if you have multiple people in the squad and you're the only one who goes in the first and they wait outside, that is the only way. Take your time. But I hope y'all do understand what I'm talking about. I'll try to show it again, but hopefully y'all understand. That is, there's the hardest one to do. Because you have to be stupidly quick and actually know it.
I do enjoy watching you dance so frantically.
Alright, but then there's just the last two. Fragments. I don't think I've played a single one.
You only delay the inevitable.
I'm just saying 1 out of 61 because it's 61 Warframes total, and obviously when you want prime versions, they're very cheap to them over regular ones. So, 1 in 61. But then you also get like 1 in 5 chances also when you break it down as well. Total, 5 choices.
Look at you, desperately trying to hold back the infinite.
Oh yeah, they did apparently fix something with Bomb. The Fragments, because apparently it was having double the amount of health as it was supposed to have, because they said it's not possible. Because apparently it was getting a double roll from...
Inconsequential.
I don't know. Hopefully that helps us. Yeah, when I will die with Doug release, I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to immediately buy it. I may get it. But views that were good. But of course,
There's always next time.
No, I'm not. I just feel it. It isn't. Do that. So now we should be going here.
Look at it. This edifice of guilt. He knew what he did. What he took.
Since I'm done with the YouTube video, let me go back to Twitch so I can have my stream and
Taking refuge in books.
Let's do it.
After what happened last time. You want to deny me a place? Even here, in the remains of your childhood? Not very nice of you, kiddo.
The spider's helping her. Is keeping this Vasually tethered to my
I
kingdom.
didn't even go down low.
Cut it down.
Let's just try to mark over here because in this boss fight, she can make it slow.
Nothing but dust and darkling spiders in his wake. Isn't it time for a new story? Not very nice, kiddo. Albrecht wanted her to help you.
Just insta-kill you like you can with other stuff. Yeah, funny. So there's a reason to line both Dominus Flags and Archimedes or whatever her name is. Whatever she is. The reason both of them aren't selling players for Alexia is that she's gonna be like the permanent person, which makes sense because if you just have Dominus Flags chilling out the entire time and then just with Alex's blueprints and be like, how do I get her and defense out of her? So yeah. Breaking these loot boxes twice. We get some loot of it. Alright, now let me try this. So, like I said, there's one right here. There's one right there. And then there's one right over there. Right there.
Albrecht's crucibles. Crimes against the laws of nature. Do not think for a second that I will let you desecrate my kingdom with your element mixing! That's unnatural.
Aren't you? She's very confused.
of those elements. A shameful mess.
Do that, because we're doing a bunch of crits. Yeah, don't do it. Alright.
Her grip weakens at last. Call forth the beast that binds her to Duviri.
Alright, now, before we start, at least they let you choose something instead of going, oh, it's my blade. Alright, man. Yeah, you remember there was a summer board right here, and you spawn it, and so just run up to here. Now, I really can't even think about this. So, let me find it. Fragments.
Oh my, that was the first time I ever done the last set of chambers, right? I can hold this cord right here.
Oh, you biscuit! I was right. So it's over. It is over. It's not giving me a very clear map. Because he's got a clear map. I'm not getting a clear map for some reason. Oh, let me. So. Over here? Yep, there it is. Right. Yeah. It's, right. So, yeah, spawn should be over there. Yeah, spawn's there, so you run over to here. So, yeah, Summer Cord there, you walk over to here, and then. So it's like over to what the heck? Where is it? Where is it? It's like over here. No. I look in the wrong spot. Oh, no, this one has been really confused. I'm trying to figure out where it is. I can't find it. It's gotta be over here. So, where? is it? It's over here. But what the heck? I cannot find it for some reason. Where the hell is it? Did I already did it? Okay. Okay, so this is the last one. So yeah, there's one up here on top of this place. So the train. So boom. It's like, almost from the shield one. Maybe I picked it up. I don't know, it should be like over here basically, but I don't see. But I do have it, so... Wait, no, here it is, right here. There it is, bingo. Bada bing, bada boom, fine. It's right over here. Yeah, that is all the collectibles, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's it. So, now we can go fight the boss. All the collectibles.
Too late, kiddo. This is how the story goes now.
Pretty sure Toxic has double tornado. Yeah, it's double tornado.
This is your future.
Into the realm of untold stories she goes.
Alright, that's alright, what time we got? 45. Wait, no, not 45. 46 minutes. They had 1 minute off, because. So yeah, when you do, so it seems like you'll relatively get the same amount of Stellar Husk and maybe Dominus Auroreus, but you get 5 less Pathless Cramps, but oh well. Alright, Major Ahsoka Hat Memento. For when Soul and Lure align, the Lodge shall find their way home. These items have been delivered to your inventory. Major Ahsoka's Hat Memento. Neki Ahsoka's distinctive skull hat received as part of a mysterious communication. Major Ahsoka's Medals Memento. Medals for Valor awarded to Neki Ahsoka resort as part of the mysterious communication. Do you get...
Select destination.
I don't know. I thought there was some conversation. Like some people talking about, oh, a special conversation with blah blah. But yeah, let me look at the codex entry for Along Came a Spider.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl. An envious little girl who watched as the whole world had more than she did. All the nice things, all the expensive things. And so, she took what she didn't have. And along came a spider who told her that everyone in the world would always have more than she did. But the spider said he could eat it all up for her. But she clung to her favorite toy and filled her life with her family and told the spider to go away. Once upon a time, there was a little girl, a frightened little girl who ran and hid and was so afraid of everything around her. But most of all, she was afraid to die. And along came a spider who told her that everything we love in this world withers and dies. But the spider said he could eat it all up for her. But she hid her fear away in the arms of strangers and told the spider to go away.
So first one, I'm pretty sure she's talking about for Velmir and Minerva for the family thing, because they did adopt her. For this one, I think that they may be talking about Skuldra, because she did leave to join up Skuldra.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl, a sad little girl, who watched as the world went wrong, watched as people fought, as people lied. A sad little girl who watched as her parents grew farther and farther apart. And along came a spider who told her that everything in the world always ended in sadness. But the spider said he could eat it all up for her. But she turned away from the sadness and filled her life with faith and told the spider to go away.
Hold on. So first one could be literally talking about her family. Second one could be talking about Vilmer and Minerva. And then this one could also be, I don't know, it could be talking about her actual family or them. Or I don't know, we'll see. I really don't know.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl. A joyful little girl whose life was filled with meaning and happiness. She filled her world with dolls on strings and made them dance. And along came a spider who told her that everything was a lie and all her happiness was a shallow pane of glass. But the spider said he could eat it all up for her. But she turned away from the joy and filled her life with war and told the spider to go away.
Well, I think each of these is supposed to be a spiral, basically, for a degree, because there's emotional spirals and such. I don't know.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl. An angry little girl, whose life was filled with fury and rage. She hurt and maimed, and was hurt and maimed in return. And along came a spider, who told her that everything in the world always ended in anger. But the spider said he could eat it all up for her. But she turned away and realized she had nothing else to fill her life with. The spider smiled, and he ate her all up.
I think it's safe to say that the murmur is being the spider in this occasion. So, interesting. Interesting that we did get some lore onto... Why did I almost say Rex here? Got some lore onto Vasually. Cool. Where is it? There.
That did not go as planned. Thousands against one. That massive grotesque tore through my forces like a shark through a shoal. We never inflicted so much as a scratch. Now it perches outside my home. The message is clear. I am to make amalgams. And if I cross them, the Roparu list makes an ash cloud of this city. If my rivals find out, I'll be executed for treason. What choice do I have but to comply?
Interesting. So, maybe the partnership you find on Gas City. I think that would be Jupiter. That's what I'm assuming. What am I missing for Fragments? Europa. So I'm missing Europa. Infested. Warframes. Pluto. Warframes. And Infestation. So I practically have every Sylphon fragment, but those things. I need Europa. I need Warframes, Infested, An infestation.
Remember this. The land here, killing hearts, full of strangeness. We gotta wish the sentiment. Why do I remember this? The land here, killing hot, full of strangeness. This is where Gara vanquished the sentient, where its essence fell into the ground, trapped in some unworldly between. It wanted out. At moonrise, its ghostly tendrils would emerge, seeking form, seeking return. And this was the Warden, a Warframe. I can see it, like a dream repeating. The tendril emerging night after night, and the Warden night after night cutting it down, until the Warden himself was lost. How?
Vision comes something is new, strong with the ground, seeking a body call its own, longing to strike those who sent it to its grave. Dude. Terror long forgotten, fragment of the ancient city that once turned right deep fire.
I remember the pool glow, the tendril emerges, and this war draws its weapon to destroy it. Again. No, he doesn't break this time. He watches. Why? The tendril grips trees and hoping for fear returns. First one slashes the phantom, bring it back to its purgatory. Here we go again. I remember.
There, fine. Holy crap.
Oh, here we go again. I remember the pool glows, the tendril emerges, and this Warframe draws its weapon to destroy it yet again. Wait, no. He does not strike this time. He watches. Why? The phantom tendril grips trees and rocks, probing for substance. Then fear returns, and the lost one slashes the phantom, sending it back to its purgatory.
So this originally was the thing that was terrorizing.
I see the tendril once again. It's striking it. Lost one. I see the tendril once again. Instead of striking it, the lost one, he extends a hand to the Eidolon? Kanong! What was he thinking? He's like Muka on the tower. Every day Muka clambered across the tower ledges and scaffolds. Nothing happened day in and day out. Routine took his fear away. Ah, Tenno, I see the tendril has him now. The lost one. He's become an anchor for the Eidolon to pull itself into our world. The lost one struggles, pulling back. Oh, but it's too late. The Eidolon begins to emerge, but the lost one realizes. He stops. He lets go. And so he falls. Falls from this world of the living and down, down, down into the next. Maka, that was so stupid.
Over the plains, Tess was striking down the ever-returning ghosts to eat on that thread the Uno's tower. Night after night, he cut them down. Then one night, he disappeared, lost forever. Can that explain to why he looks like this, like in a sentient like that? No. That's fine. Great. Yeah, that'll be it. Transporting.
Select destination.
Who to use? Alright. Let's go. Not a specific enemy type, right? It's just kill enemies. Let me double check. Skull to survival. Perfect. I need to make sure it's understood. Kill enemies with Warframe abilities and radiation enhanced. Yep, that would do nicely.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Remember that chili con carne I left in the fridge for 2 months? Let the hell scrubbers sit too long, and they'll spawn the same sort of thing, but, you know, with a crap ton of predatory hardware. Shoot off any buildup before it converts you to past tense. Spores collecting on that scrubber. You need to shoot them off. Contamination is off the charts. You need to hustle. Deactivating code.
Sorry, was Soldier popped up?
And success. Keep your eyes out for another health scrubber. 30 seconds and you're swimming in spore soup. After months subsumed by tech rot, those hell scrubbers still work. Who'd have thunk it? count is approaching terminally unfun levels. Activate another health scrubber. Got a minute to get a health scrubber working.
Same time tomorrow?
While Scaldra is distracted, I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share. Extraction's open. But it wouldn't be very much fun if you left now. Contamination is off the charts. You need to hustle. Directly to extraction. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Got a minute to get a health scrubber working. 4 levels critical. There's no coming back from this. Get out of there!
Oh, now I can use that to push to get more damage.
Spore count is approaching.
Speaking of it, how much is it due? So we're doing 14,000, blah, blah, blah. Stacks up to almost 80,000 over guard. Nice. Bunch of damage, 6,000 slash. 34,000 slash, but then also does the times 15 point blah blah blah. That makes them 265% more vulnerable to crits. and take more status, and then status damage.
Terminally unfun levels.
Nice.
Activate another health scrubber.
But it is including the general I just use
Game over, man. Game over! Get to extraction.
We got left. Are we done yet? Or we're done. We'll have to go like this. Oh yeah, fine.
Game over, man. Game over! Get to extraction. You keep fighting, and I keep yoinking. See? Do something about that scrubber before it does something about you. I warned you. I totally warned you. And now, it wants to have a conversation. Spore count is approaching terminally unfun levels. Activate another health scrubber.
I want to finish the calendar off, and then once we do that, I want to do the cancellation bonus thing, so I can get North Knight. Oh, no.
Contamination is off the charts. You need to hustle.
Well, at least we got that maxed out. Let's go. Let me look at the helmet charge. Yeah, there's not many mods to put on. The holy smoke. there's a galvanized mod for this to do more. Huh. Huh. Sure there was. Maybe it's just from Melee. That there was a galvanized mod to increase status checks. Right.
Select destination.
There they go.
Select destination.
Touche. To destroy the tank.
Select destination.
This time I'm make it normal. And go ahead.
Plotting route.
Oh my god, bro. Tank. There's just some bosses that are not my favorite to do. The tank is among one of them.
After the untimely disappearance of our beloved Major Rusalka, it falls to yours truly to set Helvania straight. Nostalgia, deploy the HO9.
Disappearance. They don't know where she is either. Time to press our luck. Your target is Victor's beloved H09.
The hex have been spun. Engage the barricades. Seal the sector.
So, damn it, ferrocite barricades. Nothing you've got can get past those. That's our ticket. Now get to a comms terminal. Use that to call in reinforcements. For them. Hey, never said this would be easy. Stormfall paratroopers inbound. Wrestle those RPGs from their cold, dead hands.
Stormfall, deploy. Give Our Lady Lua something to weep over tonight. Arthur. How does it feel, I wonder, to send your friends to die?
I'd ask you the same. But I don't believe there's anyone who'd rightly call you friend, Victor. Another barrier. Victor really wants to keep us out. Get your hands on a Thermian RPG and take it down.
These things are no better than conscom. Unclean and unholy. Stormfall. Purge them from my city, will you? the hex in their place. 6 feet underground should suffice.
Don't look now, but you've got a Stormfall squad coming your way. Want to find out what that Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor?
In my opinion, doing the tank box yeah, you get some arcane, but then you can
You think the citizens of my fair city will rise up and...
Mia's getting strange readings from that tank. You better finish it off quick.
You know, I'm not gonna say, oh,
It's hideous and so strong.
That's not Victor's tank anymore. Doesn't mean it wants you any less dead. Take it down. Just look for the soft bits and hit it there. It's healing. Healing itself, just like we do. Bloody hell. Nothing ever comes easy in this town, does it? But you did good today. Now, get yourself out of there.
I think if you do still have to get 2 arcane instead of 1. I will probably pay a visit to Captain War. Because they did a little update on the film. Like the little boss fight or something, so I'll check that out. You all but I don't know. See, like I said, you get an arcane from that, but like I said, it's not worth it. Let's see, practice ability strength. Yes, ability strength is always better. I'm probably gonna go for that. Alright, what was I gonna do? Isolation powers. Yes. First we're going to try out the Captain Volt.
Another dead Tenno.
Obviously, we're gonna do Steel Path because we're not gonna do Endurance. So yeah, enemies, they have the plus 100 levels and the 250. Oh, 250. I have to have like 100. So they have 250% health and 250% shields. Did they have more armor? Well, they are getting more armor for the level up, I guess. And when we get double resource drop chance and mods. Nice. Dark sectors. That's what they're called, right? Dark sectors. Let me look. Where is it? No. Okay. Wait. Isn't there one on Earth? Yeah, dark sectors. They're called. Am I right? Am I wrong? Anyways, let's go do it. Let's do it. After this, I gotta do the thing with the buddies, I think. Because, yeah, I know it's 4th of July. I think we're doing it.
Alert the queens! My prize has returned to me. What's mine shall soon be theirs.
I don't remember that now.
War is a dangerous threat to the Origin system, and to you. He must be stopped.
But yeah, to be completely honest, you can probably get rid of Archon Intensifier. You can just use regular Intensifier, something else. No lie. Because mostly, you're gonna benefit when you have to do yourself up, but that you're gonna have like tens of thousands of overguard you're gonna build. So you won't really need that. I just keep it on because I'm pretty sure it counts for when you kill allies or abandons and such. And then sometimes you somehow take damage. Yeah, they
Foolish Tenno, do you realize your notice has sent you to die?
Oh, now you
Cover me! You will be my trophy, my glory.
Yeah, this is like a little laser. Okay. That's not bad actually.
You and I were destined for this moment, Tenno.
Yeah, I think they updated dialogue too, because I do not remember saying that. Yeah, this is more This is much more good. I don't know, it's a bit more interesting. Mine's more
Captain Vor is no longer a threat to the Origin system. You have done well, Tenno. Head to extraction.
Yeah, they updated the dialogue.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Marines inbound.
Did they update any other bosses, or was it just how much energy do we try? It shouldn't be much. 1.18, 2.95. Alright, let's go.
A valuable lesson.
Alright. I guess we're going to do the group thing today because he's not telling me otherwise to not do it. So I'm gonna simply do it. I'm gonna cut the mic feed until the end because I do want to do the isolation thing. So I will do that.
Who have we got on the line? Oh yeah, I don't have a line. Till then.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival. Life support incoming. I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Get ready for a capsule. I've delivered another life support capsule. You are running out of time. Life support has been replenished. When you need it, extraction is ready. The spores have almost completely saturated the atmosphere. You need to get out of there. Additional life support has arrived. Life support activated.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Spore saturation is nearing critical mass.